All right, we back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back now. uh, you know, like I said, on the BMA's channel, there are so many videos. You can pretty much just come over here and click and just be amazed. No pun intended at all. But always, I've done a few videos on where people found stuff in like thrift shops, bought it for like $3, went and took it somewhere to find out the true value, and ended up being like 300,000 or $1 million. So I was like, let's see what this video is about. And I don't know, like, if some of the stuff they show in here, I'm just wondering if people ever took it to go find out like its real worth. All right. But we back, y'all. Saturday Night Live. Now, again, weirdest things found in thrift stores. Like I said, I know this video is about to be nuts. It's going to be crazy because some stuff that people make, some stuff that people sell, some stuff that people buy is just absolutely crazy. So I just want to know, I'm going to pause at certain points and ask, do y'all think like this was worth buying, or do you think it's worth more than, you know what I mean? That's what I want to do with this. So again, appreciate y'all coming over. We gonna get started with this video. Yeah. Appreciate all y'all coming back. Just having some fun, man. Chilling. All right, so gonna get this started. Just gonna wait a few minutes here. About another minute, we'll get this started. I'm excited because, I've been in thrift shops before, and some of the stuff you see in there, you just be like, man, what were they thinking when they bought this? But then, like I said, when you watch those videos where people go and find out how much stuff is worth, you're like, so hopefully this can give us a good laugh, man. I just want a really, really, really good laugh. You know what I mean? So, going to get this started. All right, so here we go, man. Hey, appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed, still subscribed, all that good stuff, man. All right, so we ain't gonna waste no more time. Here we go.
Thanks to MPL for sponsoring today's video. More on them later. The savviest of shoppers know you don't need to go to designer stores to
Wesley
bag the
Snipes.
best loot. Sometimes all you need is a keen eye for a bargain and the skills to hunt diamonds in the rough. But when one seasoned thrift shopper thought she hit the jackpot
Hey,
after
this
coming
music.
across this pretty trinket, it's safe to say she got way more than she bargained for.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, so I like what he said there. He said that, like, I guess it's people coming in thrift shops with intentions to buy stuff that they think that are worth something. Okay. All right. Didn't get a notification. See, it's weird, man. It's really weird.
Priscilla
Appreciate you,
Bailey
Jane.
from Plymouth, Massachusetts, has taken up thrift shopping as a hobby in her retired years. She loves nothing more than the thrill of striking it lucky in the most unexpected of places. But in January 2018, Priscilla's innocent hobby took an unexpectedly dark turn.
Oh, no.
The funny thing is, that dark twist coming up in Priscilla's tale might have been avoided altogether if she had a different hobby. Something like, I don't know, playing tons of fun games on the Mobile Premier League or
there's your
MPL
ad.
app. A much more pleasant alternative to thrift shop oddities with dark secrets, the MPL app, the sponsor of today's video, offers a variety of skill-based games, from solitaire to fruit chop, 8-ball blast, bowling, and even my personal favorite, baseball, all within a single app. Considering how the full list of included games actually extends far beyond the ones I just mentioned, with such a variety on offer, it sounds pretty great, right? Well, here's my favorite part of all. For each game, you can pay an entry fee to join competitions of various types with other players of similar skill levels. And if you win, the cash is yours for keeps. That's right, you can actually earn money while playing games. From there, it's as easy as withdrawing your reward money to PayPal or your bank account through a super secure, reliable process. So, if you're over 18, download the MPL app for free from the Apple Store for iOS or from the MPL website, mpl.us, for Android. Use the link in the description for a $5 sign-up bonus today. You can also share the MPL app with your friends for up to $20 referral bonus. All done? Great. Now let's get back to Plymouth, Massachusetts.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Priscilla's life is about to take a very peculiar turn. While browsing at Savers, one of Plymouth's local thrift stores, a certain shine caught Priscilla's eye. Although she loves bargains of any kinds, Priscilla feels a special compulsion towards anything blue. Unsurprisingly, it was a twinkle of vibrant blue amongst all the riffraff in the store that drew her attention. Hidden among a bunch of Christmas decorations was a blue, heart-shaped ornament that was almost mesmerizing to look at. Although many of the items it was grouped with could be classed as tacky, this particular ornament stood out from the rest. It was made from eye-catching blue glass with ornate metal appliques covered in intricate engravings. And at the bargain price of just $2, Priscilla knew she had to have it.
Appreciate you, Linda.
Did she know she may have purchased something no amount of money could buy. Priscilla returned home and couldn't wait to get a better look at her purchase. But as she turned the ornament over in her hands, something strange struck her. It had a perplexing weight to it and was slightly heavier than she expected. She held it up to the light and realized that although there seemed to be a hollow space within it, the ornament was not entirely hollow. But with no reason to doubt that it was anything more than a pretty decoration, she decided to hang it in her kitchen above the sink, where she could admire it while doing the dishes. One day, Priscilla's daughter, Kat Bartlett, came to visit when the ornament came up in conversation. Kat had always been a huge fan of glass art and had even set up her own glass-blowing business, so it's no surprise that the new addition to her mother's kitchen instantly caught her eye. Kat explained that the item didn't look mass-produced and might have been custom-made. Priscilla then told the story of her bargain find and asked Kat what she thought about the object's unusual weight. Kat agreed that the ornament was oddly heavy and decided to grab a flashlight to take a closer look. But as Priscilla held the heart up and Kat shone the light through it, the two women saw something that made both their eyes widen with horror. With the light illuminating the object as they moved the ornament this way and that, the women saw that there was something shifting inside. It seemed like there was something dusty inside, almost like sand. Suddenly, it dawned on them. Could this be ashes? Let's just take a moment to consider the possibility that someone decided to have their loved ones stored inside a Christmas ornament to be hung on the tree every year. I'm a huge fan of the holidays, but even I'm not sure how to feel about that. As if that festive fate wasn't bad enough, the possible memorial urn then ended up being sold in a thrift store for $2. Of course, Priscilla and Kat were shocked by their potential discovery. But if this ornament really was what they suspected, one big question loomed over them. Who did it belong to? Perhaps the ornament ended up being accidentally donated to the thrift store after someone cleared out an estate or emptied a relative's house, not realizing what they were giving up. Heartbroken by the possibility that she was now in possession of someone's missing loved one, Priscilla made up her mind that she would return the sentimental item to its rightful owner. Kat agreed to help her mother get to the bottom of this mystery and contacted Savers to let them know what Priscilla had found. An employee told Kat that the majority of donations come from the town or its neighboring communities, which might help them narrow down the search. They also advised that Priscilla bring the ornament into the store so that it could be disposed of properly, but she had no such plans. Their next point of call was the police. Kat and Priscilla explained their theory about the urn and asked if anyone had recently reported one lost or missing. Unfortunately, the police had no leads, but said they would be in touch if anything came up. The pair decided that the next best thing would be to contact the media. They spoke to a few different outlets and were even interviewed by the Boston Globe. To try and get the word out even further, they also posted about the find on social media in the hopes that someone might hear about it and get in touch. One of the first meaningful responses they got was from a woman named Connie Whiteman-Slatt. Connie wasn't the owner of the ornament and didn't know who it belonged to, but she did have one just like it. Connie's glass heart was about—
Hey, this is a long, like, I forgot it's supposed to be weirdest things, not thing. Well, we almost 7 minutes into this video and it's still on this one story. This is pretty, boy, it make me think if they ever did a movie on this. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy.
About the same size and had the same metal engravings, but hers made from a brown colored glass instead of vibrant blue. What's more, Connie's ornament was also suspiciously heavy.
Brother Roll?
Could it possibly be that there was more than one thrifted memorial urn
Is
out
it
there?
a couple?
Others had already suggested that Priscilla's blue heart seemed a little small to contain the ashes of an entire human, although some have speculated that the remains might belong to a pet instead. But it's not unusual for a dead relative's ashes to be divided among their family. Perhaps Connie's had contained another piece in the puzzle? Not long after Connie uploaded the photo of her similar-looking ornament, her comment received a reply from a woman nicknamed Cat Willow II, who claimed to also have seen something similar. But this time, they had a suggestion about where the strange ash might have come from. Kat claimed that her aunt had once passed them a heart like this from a thrift store in the Pacific Northwest. It too contained ash, but not of the human or even animal kind. Apparently, the ash inside the ornament had come from the active Mount St. Helens volcano in Skamania County, Washington. Perhaps then Priscilla had simply purchased a strange souvenir? Volcanic ash was actually used by ancient Egyptians as a key component of glass, and a little internet research reveals that there does seem to be a company called the Original Mount St. Helens Volcanic Ash Glassworks, which also claims to have been making glass art from ash since 1980. Collectibles for sale include glass art, eggs, ornaments, vases, and figurines, all made by Seattle glassblowers using ash from Mount St. Helens. There also seems to be a number of hand-blown heart-shaped glass ornaments containing ash from the 1980 Mount St. Helens volcanic eruption for sale online at various other outlets. Although they certainly bear some resemblance to Priscilla's trinket, they are still far off from identical, and also seem to be slightly on the smaller side. So she can't be sure whether this is an explanation or just a strange coincidence. Although the suggestion that it might be volcanic ash inside the ornament rather than human remains is comforting, Priscilla still has no way of knowing for sure unless she breaks it open to examine its contents. No one has come forward to claim the ornament yet, but Priscilla still hopes that the heart's former owner will get in touch one day to tell her whether it really is a memorial urn or just a pretty trinket containing volcanic ash. In the meantime, Priscilla leaves the ornament hanging in her kitchen. Some people find it strange that she continues to display the heart, considering there's a small chance it contains a stranger's remains. But Priscilla doesn't mind. She still admires the trinket, which she calls her spooky little friend, and now feels a deep connection to it and a duty to protect its memory. She may not have the answers she was looking for, but Priscilla's story is still enough to make you want to inspect your purchase just that little bit harder before heading to the checkout. And if you thought Priscilla's thrift store experience was strange, just wait until you hear about some of the—
Okay, look, man. Whoa, what in the— oh my goodness. What in— man, okay, that was 10 minutes of a 23-minute video. And they just left us with a cliffhanger. Y'all need, Brother Roll, you said it. They need to contact Mr. Ballin. He'll find out. This was, y'all done ate up the whole meat. Y'all just left a little meat on the bone for the rest of the video. And then didn't give us nothing. All right, didn't give us nothing. How dare y'all?
Truly weird and wacky things people found in charity stores, yard sales, and antique stores. In 2018, 33-year-old computer programmer Foon Turing from California was
Wait, what is his name?
In 2018, 33-year-old computer programmer Foon
Turing? Boy, now that, hey. Hey, look here now. Hey, man. Say, man. Boy, that is a name right there. Now, hey, I got cousins who got some names, boy. Julio, Bimbo, Chato, Romo, Pino. Pino was just in the chat the other day. But Foon Turing? Boy, that is a name there. I want to know what the parents, how did they come up with this? What's the meaning of this name? I ain't never heard this last name in my life, but that first name, Foon? Hey. Yeah, that's unique. Boy.
Turing from California was browsing his local thrift store when something strange caught his eye. On first glance, it was just a regular VHS tape, but it was the label which simply read a surprise.
Oh, that is creepy. Oh, what in the Silence of the Lambs? I'm just thinking of all of those creepy movies. Jeepers Creepers. Could you imagine popping that in? Oh, no. You want to play a game? Oh, no. Oh, no. Question. Are you guys playing this tape? If you are you playing it by yourself or do you need multiple people with you? Let's see the chat. Because that, a surprise? Oh, no. Oh, no. Are y'all, come on. You be scared to play it? Ain't gonna lie. I feel like if I watch it, then if something crazy is going on, I feel like if you guys seen Stir of Echoes, I feel like it'll be your duty to investigate. And if you don't, this person won't stop messing with you until you do. The Ring, hey, yes. You say you will watch it alone, you damn daredevil. Oh, you say you would not. I don't think I'm playing that tape. I don't think I'm playing it at all.
Along with a creepy-looking smiley face, which really intrigued him. Turing threw the tape in the bag of stuff he was buying and decided to take it home to find out what was on it. Obviously, Turing has never seen The Ring movie.
Oh, hold on. Who said The Ring? Somebody said it. Who was that? Wings for Marie? She said The Ring in all caps too. Oh my goodness, man. You better watch out.
Or he wouldn't be going anywhere near this creepy tape. He dug out his old VCR player and popped the tape in. But what he saw on screen was not a spooky girl crawling out from a well. At first, the video showed only static, but after a few seconds, something truly terrifying appeared. The all-too-familiar music video to Rick Astley.
No, they didn't just get us. Y'all part of this too. They got all y'all. They got all us. Never want to give you up. Never want to. You been Rickrolled. Oh, they got us. Oh, they got us, y'all. They got us. Oh, my goodness, man. They got us. Oh, they got us. Oh, man. That boy be finding his way, man. Phone got fooled. Oh, man. Dude.
1987 hit Never Gonna Give You Up. That's right, Turing had just been rickrolled, old school style. Of course, Turing was already familiar with the classic internet joke, but he had never seen it done in analog style before. What's even more remarkable is that the tape could have been made any time in the last decade or so. Talk about a long con.
Man.
Sometimes the sheer weirdness of an item.
What the hell is that? A damn cabbage back dog? Cabbage back pig feet? What is that? What in the hell is that? Man. He said, I've thrown my tea. I got something else.
Found at a thrift store outweighs its mystery. Take this terrifying vase, for example.
No.
Reddit user Max_bruh discovered this unnerving item, which looks like a possessed Ming vase, at a flea market and couldn't resist sharing it online. Although he didn't purchase the vase, armchair detectives in the comments were able to track down its origins to a talented ceramics artist named Tom Olahar.
Sticking my hand in there.
Creates all kinds of ceramics featuring those terrifying faces, from teacups to sugar bowls, and even sells them on his website. At the moment, every item on his store is sold out. But judging by the prices listed, this vase could be worth well over $100.
Yeah.
Seems like Max might have missed out on a bargain here.
Damn, $65 for a mug? Sheesh.
If I were him, I'd have bought it and placed it strategically facing the wall.
Mouth
that way,
of
when
Tyson.
someone comes to dust it, they'll get the fright of their lives. Instead of going out and buying all new designer gear, it's always worth looking for unique pieces you wouldn't find on the high street. Like this crocodile foot purse that was spotted at an antique store. It'd go great with your real armadillo handbag, if only it wasn't priced at $75, that is. Crocodile skin leather is already pretty prevalent in the fashion industry for bags and purses. But it's not too often designers literally add a clasp and a strap to the whole foot, claws and all, and called it a day. At least this bad boy would be a conversation piece when you whip it out on a first date. If you've got a big event coming up and you really want to stand out from the crowd, you can always rely on your local thrift store to supply some truly unique pieces. Just ask the woman who found this iconic garment hidden among a rack of donated dresses.
Do you guys remember this dress? Please comment below. Remember this dress that went viral? People, was it blue? Was it white? I had seen the blue. I never seen the white. Wow.
Is it blue and black or white and gold? In this case, it's both. You may recognize these clashing colors from a viral sensation that hit the—
Yep, right there. What do y'all see? I see blue and black.
The internet back in February 2015. The original photo showed a dress produced by fashion retailer Roman Originals. Although the dress was eventually revealed to be blue with black lace in person, it sparked hot debate online and revealed differences in human color perception. Clearly, someone had the bright idea to create a 50-50 dress that would satisfy both teams. But it seems like thrift stores are where memes like this one go to die. Speaking of dead memes,
Oh,
check
no.
out this historical relic. Reddit user Lil Nuggets didn't acquire this fine piece for fear of never sleeping again,
Jim
but I think
Carrey,
they
the
might have missed a
mask.
trick. I hear that older memes in this condition can do quite well at auction if you take them to the Antiques Roadshow. After all, the Forever Alone meme did originate back in 2010, making this disturbing sculpture a vintage piece. Man, I feel old now. Everyone hopes to stumble on treasure while thrift hunting, and
Right.
that's exactly what Emil Nodell from Belleville in Texas did when he picked up this nondescript dresser from a garage sale selling items from the estate of a man who had died in Missouri City. The dresser had 3 drawers, a marble top, and had been discounted to $100 on the 3rd day of the sale. But it
Okay.
was far more valuable than Nodell ever could have imagined. When he and Jeff Allen, an employee at Premier Estate Sales Network, tried to load the piece of furniture into a vehicle, they heard moving metal when they tipped it on its side. After inspecting the dresser a little closer, they found that it wasn't quite what it seemed. The bottom part of the chest actually had a secret drawer that had been sealed shut. When they opened it up, Nodell couldn't believe his eyes. The drawer
Wow.
was stuffed full of treasure beyond his wildest dreams, from gold currency and jewelry.
Look at that, man. Hey, brothers came up. I mean, my goodness, man, that looked like something out of the damn Pirates of the Caribbean ride. That I'm looking at the money, dang. And somebody just selling, that's crazy. $100? Sheesh.
With emeralds and diamonds, to Civil War memorabilia,
Wow.
military dog tags, and even a lock of hair.
Oh, no.
Although he was technically now the owner of this dresser, which dates back to around 1890, Nodell said it didn't even cross his mind to keep the things he found inside. Instead, Nodell and Allen decided that the best thing to do was to call the estate executor, who is the son of the man who died. Apparently, the son remembered the dresser from his grandparents' house in Michigan when he was a little child, but he had no idea there was a hidden compartment inside. Man, the world needs more people like Emil Nodell.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Huh? Cause I'm like, dang, they didn't tell the dude about this before they let it, you know what I mean? Like, what y'all doing? Let's see the chat. Don't feel bad if you driving off with that thing. You know what I mean? You take everything out, give him the dresser back. Oh, boy. Hey, that's crazy. You talking about a hell of a find, man. But those are some good brothers right there. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Hey, I'm just wondering why he was never told that was in the bottom drawer, though. You know what I mean? Let's see if they'll say what it was worth. Well, they're probably not going to say.
A Ming vase isn't the only thing that can be made terrifying with the help of some teeth. Just take a look at these abominable stuffed toys that were spotted at a flea market. The dude in the middle literally looks like someone stole a pair of human dentures and
Right, that looked like a serial killer just making animals.
jammed them into a cuddly rabbit. The only thing more horrifying is the bear with the meaty tongue on the left and the feral skeletal maw on the right. I have so many questions about why these exist, but I also want to know whether that sticker means 85 cents or $85. Honestly, I can't decide which is worse. You're bound
Or the 85th victim. Oh. See what watching Mr. Ballin does to me? Oh.
to find some blasts from the past down at the thrift store, like this vintage battery-operated picnic bear. Sounds kinda cute, right? Well, peek inside and, oh man, close the lid immediately, please.
Oh.
That bear has seen some stuff. I love how the box says it drinks. Yeah, you think? This thing looks like it's been swigging straight vodka for the last 30 years. Nowadays, kids have iPads and TikToks, but back in the day, all your grandparents had was traumatized alcoholic teddy bears.
Look at that.
Some of the things that end up in thrift stores seem to defy all explanation. Just take a look at this, Miss Piggy Bank? There's something deeply unsettling about the way she is so demurely pulling down her classy blue dress to reveal an enormous coin slot in the center of her chest. Sure, turning Miss Piggy into a piggy bank feels like a natural thing to do, but I just cannot make sense of that baffling placement. It's no wonder she ended up in a thrift store and at the whopping price of $5.99. This one is wrong on too many levels. Footwear is not something most people would visit their local thrift store to buy. There's something off-putting about the thought of wearing shoes that could have been walked in by God knows who for God knows how long. But something tells me you'd have no such worries when it comes to these sandals that were spotted at a Savers.
Okay, you know what? Y'all need to stop. Boy, my goodness, man. That is just, I don't know though. Would that feel like how would that feel? This is like you're walking on some damn Legos or something. Like, this is crazy. But I'm trying to wonder, would that feel like a massage if you weren't just putting a lot of pressure? I don't know. That's just crazy.
Yes, those appear to be an array of gemstones which have been glued to the shoe's wooden soles for reasons unknown. Even looking at these sandals is making me uncomfortable, let alone walking in them. Fashion really has gone too far. Ever wondered what would happen if you crossed a seahorse with a corn cob? No, me neither, but someone's...
Man, you know, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, Chris, if you seen, like Devin Booker, if you look at the Jordans he be wearing, they be like the real, like, roughed up, like they look worn, used. A lot of people, like even today, you notice a lot of, I noticed a lot of people wearing shoes, especially like the Air Force Ones. Like their socks will be like bright white, but the Air Force Ones will be extremely dirty. It's like that's the new thing. It's almost like they buy the shoe brand new and just go throw it in the dirt somewhere because it's like it's cool now to have dirty shoes. Back in the day, man, we used to clean my shoes off so much. You ever y'all notice that? The dirty shoe, the dirty shoe trend going on right now? I don't understand it. But them Space Jams, man, hey, somebody will buy them. Trust me.
Somewhere has clearly put a lot of thought into that particular quandary, judging by this bizarre ornament that was once spotted among a bunch of random tat in a Goodwill thrift store. Honestly, the fact that this item ended up in a thrift store is shocking enough, because that means someone had to actually own it first. Unless it was created by a hex cast by some corn-hating witch. The poor thing looks like it hates itself for even existing. One of the most genuinely interesting things about thrift stores is the aspect of personal history. A single item may have been passed down through generations before being donated, and can tell you a great deal of information about its previous owner. But one shopper got a bit too much information after purchasing this nondescript pink notebook from a local thrift store. She speculated that it might be a diary packed with juicy gossip, and she wasn't wrong, but it isn't the kind of diary she was expecting. In case you can't tell exactly what you're looking at here, it's a poop diary. You know, a book where someone documents whether or not they poop every single day. And judging by these photos, this particular poop diary runs for at least 3 months, from August right up until Halloween. Maybe this girl had a big Halloween party coming up, and she needed to know whether to anticipate a sudden poop explosion or not. We may never know. Wherever she is today, I hope she got some
Now
help.
that's corny.
While some establishments limit their stock to clothing and homeware, some will sell just about anything. Reddit user Bara Bonjobi learned that firsthand when just about anything. Reddit user Bara
What was the other dude name? Bought it. What did they say? Barbara Jollibee? What they say? Barack. Ooh, they got some names in here, boy.
Bajlby learned that firsthand when they came across this literal hornet's nest at a local antique mall.
What?
The item was priced up at $35
Why y'all
and
even
didn't even come
selling
with any
that?
real hornets. But here's the catch. This hornet's nest might actually be a total steal. You see, hornets are territorial creatures and will not make a nest somewhere where another colony has already established
I
itself.
still ain't
That
doing
means
it.
that in certain parts of the US where hornets are a common annoyance, hanging an empty decoy nest like this somewhere on your property could prevent the pests from setting up home in your area. Maybe $35 isn't such a bad price to pay after all.
You want Jollibee? Yeah, Foon Turing and what's her name is Malala Jollibee. What they say? This, hey, all right.
The only thing potentially more confusing than a seahorse on the cob is this truly baffling sculpture. A gnome
What?
wielding a golden pistol, riding a wide-eyed, candy-colored unicorn into battle with a smiling striped kitty in tow. Even
What?
looking at this item feels like a bad trip, so it's hard to imagine what substances
What in
its
the
creator was
LSD is
consuming
going
when
on
making
there?
it. But somehow, the more I look at it, the more I kind of want one myself. The best part is, it's kitty approved too. Ever wished you could sit in a chair that makes eye contact with you as you approach it?
Yo.
Look no further than this blessed piece of woodworking.
Lord have mercy. Yo. I would say the tail end of this video has really picked up. I mean, come on, man. This is just, oh my goodness. I would put this in my house and like add some type of sound effect to it every time somebody's setting it. You know what I mean? Like, like, can you imagine sitting in that chair and then just go, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, man. People. This is just, I'm just looking at this like, ah.
This holy seat is sure to make you feel like a saint, and it was found at a garage sale, no
On the
less.
front door.
There's no word on how much this remarkable item costs, but it'd probably have to be a pretty high markup to make a profit. I'm here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
A profit.
Speaking of one-of-a-kind
Ah.
thrift shop finds, what do you think this is? Judging by some of the other bizarre items in this video, it could easily be nothing but a strange, useless decoration.
Rolling
But
Stones?
no. Just pop that shiny tongue out and bam! You've got yourself an old-school landline, buddy. And it turns out thrift
What?
stores across America are pretty well known for their novelty telephones. Take a look at this awesome kitty phone.
What in the?
Equal parts charming and creepy. What's not to love? I know catcalling is a bad thing, but it's totally okay when you're doing it off this bad boy. Most of the things you might find yourself purchasing at the thrift store probably come under the category want but don't need. Then again, I struggle to see who would want this collection of spare mannequin butts that were being sold at Goodwill.
Jeffrey
And
Dahmer.
anyone who
What in the Jeffrey Dahmer? What in the? The fact that they're even there. Like I'm pretty sure some stores like what's that, Lululemon, something, Forever 21, H&M. But they
Who is seen purchasing them in bulk should probably be on some kind of offenders list.
oh, they got Mr. Weinstein.
I guess you could turn one into a lamp, or saw the legs off at the knees and make a coffee table. Then again, that does sound like the kind of furniture only Hannibal Lecter would want in his house. You always want to impress guests at your house with an original and sophisticated sense of decor. And what better way to do that than with the help of this charming tissue dispenser? Believe it or not, this absolute corker of an item was found at a thrift store in New York. Now, who'd want to get rid of this? That said, the prospect of taking fresh tissue from the butt of a smug-looking kitty would probably be enough to make anyone hold in a sneeze. Which
Hey man, that was a lot, y'all. That was a lot. Like it was a lot going on in that video, man. I don't even know where to start. Like, that was a lot going on. Honestly though, if I'm being 1000% honest, it kind of makes me want to go to a thrift shop. I haven't been in one in a while. I kind of want to go and just look around, because it do be some crazy stuff. Like the ones I've been to, I don't even know. I think, like, you know how you go somewhere to eat and they'll be like, oh, your wait time is like such and such. And then you just be like, okay, they're going to text us, and it might be like a thrift shop right there. You might just walk into it. I'm trying to think, have I ever been like, let's go to the thrift shop? I think I have, but I might have been looking for a certain something. I know one time I bought some golf clubs, and I don't even golf like that. I said I don't golf at all. But I feel like it's a lot of stuff in there that people may overlook, I don't know if it has to deal with city or country, but from the videos I've seen where people striking it rich off of buying the simplest thing, it's pretty crazy, man. So might have to go to a thrift shop soon, just so And I feel like I got, depending on which direction I go, it's like 10 of them, But this was a crazy video, man. It was crazier than I thought, especially the tail end of it. No pun intended. But hey, again, man, appreciate you guys coming in. This was fun, and hope you guys enjoyed this random Saturday Night Live. Think I'm gonna go and watch a show with my wife. We watching that show called Evil. But I know, like, I wanted to get on here and talk about my movie reactions, but I'll wait another day for that, because that's just been pretty crazy. I'm gonna just say this: how do I react to a movie and I trimmed it? The movie was 2 hours 20 minutes. I trimmed it down to where my reaction was like 30 something minutes. And then I edited where you couldn't even see the video, and it got blocked for the video. I'm going to just leave it at that. Something's definitely going on. But hey, I appreciate y'all, everybody who came in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here. I thank y'all. So going to end this stream. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, or for those of you, your Sunday, Brother Roll. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Peace out.